Thunderstorm with DJ Premier. Live mixing. Live mixing. Only on the Live 107.5 WBLS.
Ow, ow, ow. Something on that song. Come on out to the
Thunderstorm. DJ Premier. Thunderstorm with DJ Premier. Live mixing. Live mixing. Only on the Live 107.5.
How did I know it's gonna be this one?
LS.
Jingle jangle, rip it up from every angle. Size them up, break it down, here we go. Jingle jangle, I don't think that you.
Come on, come on.
Break it down, here we go. Jingle jangle, rip it up from every angle. Size them up, break it down, here we go. Jingle jangle, man, I think that you get straight. Size them up, break it down, here we go.
I'm gripping mics, I'm putting this up on the stage. When I start to flow, yo man, I'm flowing in the rage. I'm all accused, I pay my dues, I don't snooze to those. I love all my bros, we ripping up the shows. We speaking on drinking beer, smoking blunts and sex. And on my rough, and I'm packing Glocks and packing texts. When I get mad, I scream and holler, it's a horror. When I'm choking wannabes, giving nicks rings around the collar. I'm living large like naughty.
Got it on.
Rolling on the thing, it's turning up the funk and hoping for the fame. It's the same the way the cards were dealt. They put us in the ghetto and say
Go for self.
Yeah, when the Hive.
Yeah.
MCA DJ Slip. Yeah, when the Hive.
What up, though, Robert? Montoya in the building.
Yeah, yeah, when the
Yeah.
when the Hive. MCA DJ Slip.
What up, though, Derma? Happy New Year.
And right about now, DFC's in the house. My homie Breed's in the house.
The breed taking over. What up, though, Dylan?
Time to relax the mind, cause I'm the prime candidate. For the one who love to hate, on a mission to be 6 feet deep. I'm making it sweet when rolling so deep. And my 7-8 coupe the beat. Rolling on the thing, it's turning up the funk and hoping for the fame. It's the same the way the cards were dealt.
What up, though, Serge? Happy New Year.
And what the hell was a brother to do? I gave from doves to a scrub.
How's my hat looking?
Size 22, so I'm ready to go toe to toe, blow for blow, and that's how I was laying in the ghetto. And who's to say Al Bree can't get his with a little bit of that and a little bit of his, please. So many ways to pull another jack. One is pull the hammer back and peel another cat.
I guess them fools just don't know the deal.
Cats get killed. Damn, we've been on 4 minutes?
NOT y'all with the gangsta pace. Goldies in my Drake as I hop in your face, fool. Bumping nothing but gangsta beats. And I got the big fat heat on the front seat, fool. Better think fast, cause Ace gon' blast. Catch nothing but a hollow point in your rubbing them blind like Stevie Wonder. Got the Mac and it's a fact that the good done took me down with the funks are really dope. Rob you for your cash, then dash from 5-0. Release the safety and the bullets start spitting. You get hit in the chest cause ain't no BSing. That's why you always catch the menace in a bulletproof E and TFC shooting at the sunroof. I guess it's just the way that I feel when cats get peeled. I guess them folks just don't know the deal when cats get peeled. DFC on the mission to kill. Cats get peeled. And MC Breed, he's down, he knows the deal. Caps get peeled, Half thoughts in the house, we know the deal. caps get peeled, chill. Hey yo, I'm popping stupid suckers with my Tech 9. It was 3 marks walking up, was trying to check mine. Stupid little tricks, you know it wasn't no hoeing out. Cause if I have to get to the hood to catch you slipping, then your lights out. I hear you. Cause what I did just to your crew, it was a tragedy. Homies coming around from other hoods, were trying to handle me. Blow me down and shot, but I ain't dead yet. I rolled over, hit my shoulder, got on my feet jet. Ran to the bush to get my gun so I can fire back. Touched on the ground and turned around, it was a full jack. Help me now, these busters all around me. They pull their gun, I pull my Glock, and that's a casket. But I ain't dead yet, and ain't no stopping.
Oh, there it is, right there. That's what I was looking for.
This ain't no stopping, homie. That's a casket. Shit. I guess them fools just don't know the deal. Caps get peeled.
She goes large.
On the radio, yeah, we know the deal. Caps get peeled, fool. Say hello, cause we pack big steel. Caps get peeled, yeah. And like I said,
Part 1 and 2.
Compton and Flint still know what's up, and we out.
Move or decline.
Store. Live only.
Oh, Dylan, you just said something? Let me see what's going on over here. Oh, wow. Walk around town. Guess you got a buck something. Hey Dylan, did you want me to I don't know what's going on with this PTSD.
No front just in case I gotta smoke some. Round here heads don't act the age. You might be another dead boy on page.
You want me to refund the Pharoahe Monch Black Thought PTSD? Let me know. Endo Soul Vision. What up, though?
Just in case I gotta smoke some.
Round here.
Don't act the age. You might be another dead boy on pink. I walk around town with the pound strapped down to my side. No front end just in case I gotta smoke. I walk around town with the pound strapped down to my side. No front end just in case. I walk around town with the pound strapped down to my side. No front end just in case.
Freddie Gibbs, no more parties in LA. Wow.
Don't act the age. You might be another dead boy on page.
Redman 80 bars.
With your light,
yeah, that right quick.
But keep a watch for the cops, cause they rock glocks. Coming on the block trying to rock knots. Pick be acting like they bigger than us. It's on the streets, cause we stalk mad deep and them walk beats. I guess them hold a grudge, cause I won't budge. Playing tough, staring down the judge with my hands cuffed. Standing there with my nappy hair and my dirty hair.
4 years ago.
Now I'm up out of here. Pigs lift me up and down with the front. Is it because I'm bound to listen? I'm from Bucktown.
That's why I play the fast.
Gun clap. Home of the original gun clap. Home of the original gun clap.
No type Pharoahe Monch Black Thought. Rap it, I move it. No type Pharoahe Monch. Rap it, I move it. What up though, Jason? Happy New Year, yo. I'm confused by this Cash App situation going on. Okay, let's see. I got it.
Got 5 MC that want a contest. We got your nooses ready hanging over the tree. Got 5 MC that
what the hell happened?
We got your nooses ready hanging over. Got 5 MC that want.
Dylan, I just fucked up. I don't know what I did. Looks like I just refunded that that Black Thought Pharoahe Monch If you still want me to do that, resend that. I don't know what the fuck I just did, but now it's got a $10. Now it's got the money thing with a line through it, and I don't know why.
On a contest, we got 5 MC that want a contest. Got 5 MC that want a contest. Got 5 MC that want.
Or do you want me to do that instead of Redman? Let me know. Redman or what did you say? Hold on. Redman or No Type Pharoahe Monch Black Thought. I'm not sure. Okay.
And everything's black, but still I'm on point.
Jason, that's a great way to come in, you know what I mean?
Presented on the love. Deeply rooted from my Timbs to my above. Don't sweat the bulge coming from my hip. Grip what you get hit when I let my tool click. Nowhere to run, ambush lurks in the dark. Help to skelter smirks while you're getting torn apart. Here comes the rude boys with the ganja plants. Smif-N-Wessun generals on the
boot camp.
The original gun clappers. Home with 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 the original gun clappers. Another murderer.
Okay, I got you, Dylan.
Rude boy dead, cause I'm taught him was a gangster. Tried to live the life of a hood from the streets. Test the wrong dread, now I'm in eternal sleep. Mr. Ripper Eye, lurk in the sty. Twist up the ganja when I wanna get high.
With my brethren.
A Buddha session, learn your lesson or get blasted by
Mr. Smith and Mr. Wessun.
Bucktowns everywhere, I swear, it's clear to me. You feel the weed, now I really see. Nightfall round the way, original has come out to play. But fur break day, it's just the regulars. Every day, stay to be and I. Mind told the way, rhymes feed the mind in time.
Broken Language by Smooth the Hustler.
360 degrees back.
Yo, D1 Chosen, I got something for you. I got something for you, D1 Chosen. I don't know if you were a witness to when I did this reaction, but check this one out right here. Hold on. So this is Broken Language. Palmer Squares, I think that's the name of these dudes. Check this out. I just did this reaction about a month ago. I was fucking in shock. I'm still in shock. I don't understand what the fuck happened. I don't even know how this is possible.
Call me the gun jumper, the young wonder, chum scrubber, the fun-loving rug muncher, out to one-up ya, bum rusher, the sandbagger, the gut buster, the gan packer, the ham-handed mad hatter with his pants sagging, ransack your residence for stacks of Benjamins and dash in a black Lancer. I'm Dan Rather, claptrap, crash lander, get high and diddle-a-ho. You could ask Flanders or Ann Landers. I'm ass backwards, making infantile rappers, shit is damn Pampers. Card shuffler, I play the field, Gerard Butler, spark a nugget, then make a drink at the bar and chug it. The word scribbler, bird flipper, I'm Dirk Diggler, a skirt lifting perv with a firm member. The interloper, ripping open manila folders. I'm still a soldier, my shit is dope if you didn't notice. The eavesdropper, teeth stomper, leaving MCs clobbered. Living in complete squalor, beef squasher, cheap shot to your ding-donger. Eat ladder by the sheet and find a streetwalker. Bebopper, squeeze double D knockers. E-popper, pulling strings like a Sting concert. Speechmonger, king conqueror, deep thoughts occurred. Graduating with the dean's honor. Clean clocker, the clock cleaner, the plot schemer. You can't see me, I'm John Cena. The finger banger, Tinker Tailor, I seek the paper, creep and caper through your street and wake the sleeping neighbors. A freak of nature, cap twister, the mad trickster in the alley. Better watch your back, mister. I slam scissor, ass pincher, snap pictures. If P squares beat a clan, I'm the grand wizard. No razor, I'm so tasteful, smoking like Joe Frazier, wasted with a coke nasal. Old faithful, bowl scraper, blow vapor. We bring Chicago to LA, Bulls Lakers. the shady fibber. A lady get her naked with the babysitter. Yo, I smashed a kitty like I'm Jason Ritter. Alternative comic, surely methodic, absurd and iconic. Now, ladies and gents, terminal knowledge.
Rainmaker, wave breaker, crank yanker, painstaker, blaze dank herb. Nowadays there's no heart in this art, just pacemakers, race baiters. Herb. Nowadays there's no heart in this art, just pacemakers, race baiters, bank paid slave traders, play favorites and chase paper, place wagers. You could bet I'm one heck of a game changer. Safe haven to grave danger. Faith-based cake bakers, say grace you dang fakers. The pampered suburban, pandering merchant, a blathering jerk that you have it as nurse. And look closer, the caster of curses, channel animal urges, foot soldiers are the fastest coercion. An infatuate person, romantic as a Latin verb is, acumen term, been had it wrapped like a turban. I've had it, y'all. Finna grab my balls, snort some Adderall and fall flat like a catch for the merman. Stop hating, grew pot in my mom's basement. No, I'm not gangster, but I'm so Tom Hagen. Go figure, the blow sniffer, nose picker, gold bricker, toe tipper, gold kicker. Had enough, I'm so sick of it. I try to call they bluff, but they don't pick up. No answer, the righteous brother, pike puffer with throat cancer. Michael Douglas, consultant doctor, code of honor, cold lager in a bowl of molten lava for the bullet dodger. No, it's not the Matrix, clones and doppelgangers. Love movement, licking the boot of a dominatrix. The subhuman, cud chewing, spun doofus. Last screw to come loose, an obtuse prick. I make the swish sweeter with reefer, big leaguer, pitch heaters, grin like a shit eater, skin deep, glitch like a pinwheel, P squares attached at the hip. Deeper. If it's out of my hands, then it's not in yours either. Sword wielder, blood sport, scorekeeper. Gun in the 4T bird with the blunt torch that come forth in worn sneakers and a torn t-shirt. Do some more research before speaking.
I'll check after this, Dylan.
Then fall asleep all weekend. Count sheep, bong chief, and as the song peaks, I was spawned beneath the wrong reasons and a false pretense.
All right. So what'd you think about that? I don't know who the fuck they are, but that song came out 13 years ago, and I've never even seen a white person understand broken language, let alone fucking remix it and do a free and do whatever they just did to it. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Miss Ashley, what up, though? Alright, man, so listen, I thought all you motherfuckers would be going out for New Year's Eve, so I was just gonna watch some shit on my own. So I'm gonna start out with this JaYy documentary. I watched this when it first came out. I think it was a VH1 joint back in the day. And I love this documentary because JaYy was saying some profound shit, yo. Like when he explains the fucking evils, and he talks about like how he came up with the lyrics to the evils. That shit is just fucking genius. Like it made me feel like he should be teaching a fucking sociology class at Harvard or some shit. Like, god damn, nigga, how you just break that shit down like that? So anyway, man, this is it right here. It's called Classic Albums Reasonable Doubt. Obviously, like I said, this was a VH1 show back in the day. All right, so we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna start loading up these requests. I know Dylan sent over some, Derma sent some, so we got at least those two people's requests we got to get loaded up, and I'm pretty sure that Dylan sent a clip. So we just gonna start with this right here. All right, fall back, marinate, grab a drink. You know what I'm saying? This is New Year's Eve. You niggas need to be tipsy, at least if you in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Get something to smoke on. Pop a pill. I don't give a fuck what you do. Shoot some heroin. Whatever it takes. We about to kick back. All right, let's go.
So the album starts off like this, ladies and gentlemen. Heartbeat.
That's Pain in the Ass right there.
Like Big Man. You want to make some Big
What
Man?
happened to Pain in the Ass? Damn.
You know something about cocaine?
He must have pissed Hove off.
There's a bunch of Colombians coming in Friday.
A bunch of Colombians.
They said they got 2 keys for us, bro. Yo, cocaine. I'll make your
Derma, put yours in the chat for me. Put it in the chat. Or did you already do it? Let me look.
What's so special about Reasonable Doubt is the foundation of everything that I've done. You know, it's the foundation of me leaving one life to another life. It's the foundation of me telling the story of that life. It's the foundation of my life, my career as a recording artist. It was the foundation which everything was built.
I guess a lot of artists, great artists, their first album.
There are 80 bars in there, right?
First album, because that album was 20.
RTJ, Nobody Speak. Never heard of it.
If you're going into the mold and the mindset of this album, it has a lot to do with Jay wanting to come up and Jay wanting
Nobody Speak. I said Nobody Spoke.
What he doing prior to the hip hop thing is what made
Cheers.
his album. He was 1 foot out the door to
DJ Shadow?
the street life.
RTJ. Oh, Run the Jewels. Oh, okay.
Niggas is fiending. What's the meaning? I'm meaning on any nigga intervening with the sound of my money machining.
Word.
The Hustle is an interesting song.
It's always a good time for bars.
Listen, you think the song is saying you can't knock my hustle, but it's really me in the life hustling, telling the people you can't knock music. Hustling was my life. Hustling was my life. Music was my hustle.
Advantage Jigga.
Brought the whole hustle mentality to like the forefront, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely did. Everybody was starting to talk about, yo, this kid JaYy is nice. Like, he's the
Run
next
the
dude.
Jewels. Oh, I can't
Everybody
see
was checking
shit.
for him, so everybody was trying to get on this dude's first album. That was a thing. I want to hear what his album's gonna sound like.
Bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes, screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing.
I heard, what JaYy was speaking about, which is not judging the way people go and make their money and stuff like that. It's something I can relate to because the culture we lived in was about survival and people hustling and never disrespecting other people's hustle. So the only thing I could think of right from the gate was a song by Melissa Morgan that was already out called Fool's Paradise. And that's where I was able to find the lyric for the chorus.
Peter in the building.
To give you peace of my mind. Can't knock the hustle. Do you think you want? JaYy, baby.
Damn, where'd I go? 80 bars.
It was very important to just, let people know, to tell them I'm taking out this time to give you a piece of my mind. Who do you think you are? Maybe one day you'll be a star, but until then, lately, I'm the one who's crazy.
Until then, lately, I'm the one who's crazy. That's right. Cause that's the way you're making it feel.
Her singing that melody, that was something that all the hustlers used to drive around in their cars playing that song, and all the girls liked that song, so she sung that melody with everything else.
Oh, there we go.
It was just everything, started, the planets lined up for it. That's what happened.
Here's another way of looking at it. Drums hard,
that's the
music
cake.
smooth.
That's the frosting.
JaYy, hustling, street hard, Mary J. Blige, smooth.
Yeah, those are the candles on top of the cake.
Punching the clock. My function is to make munchin', lay back munchin', sipping Remy on the rock. My crew, something to watch, nothing to stop. Unstoppable, scheme on the hot. I gotta hot your crew. I gotta let you niggas know the time like Movado. My motto, stack rocks like Colorado. Waddle up the champagne, Cristal. Bottle was a damn shame, but you not though. Me, slick like a gato, your boy JaYy.
In the beginning, we was looking for a record deal, and we couldn't get a record deal because what I was saying was, said in slang, and it was coded, and then we had these deep metaphors that people, if you didn't pay attention to them, they just was like regular words, and they was just flying by 100 miles an hour. So I don't think everyone really understood it or got the emotion behind what was being said in the beginning.
Jay was a very cultural rapper. So, the things he rapped about, and the songs that he made that kept his underground credibility, they didn't get played too much.
I'm not really with that mainstream thing. As you see, we went and we made our own company, Rockefeller Records. We stepped away from the industry. We don't depend on the industry for nothing. If you don't play my stuff on the radio, it's going to be heard.
So when I had my first meeting with Jay, was with a bag of money to help him get his records played. He was like, "No, we want to pay you to do this." So they brought this big bag of money to me, say, "We want to help you get our record on the radio." Jay always said, "We don't want nobody to do anything for free. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pay you to do what I need you to do."
I think in the beginning, people wrote it off as just another type of that record, a gangster persona. I think it was in the beginning, it was absolutely misunderstood. It wasn't a hit, as you define a hit nowadays, like a big radio record and things like that. It was it penetrated culture.
The samples that he was using were people like DJ Premier and Ski and Clark Kent. It was very sweeping, jazzy, broad, airy.
Wait, say that one more time.
Culture.
The samples that he was using were people like DJ Premier and Ski and Clark Kent.
Wait a second.
Record and things like that. It was it penetrated culture.
The samples that he was using were people like DJ Premier.
That's what I thought he said.
Clark
That's
Kent.
what I thought he said.
Sweeping, jazzy, broad, airy,
a double reaction.
Colorful, lush.
J.Cole, DaBaby.
He gave a very
who the hell is Lute?
Depiction to what was going
and
on.
And Earl Sweatshirt.
Like nobody before him.
Nice.
He was the voice.
I'll just tell you like this. It's the same thing I tell everybody, even the people who email me. 95% of the people pay at least $10 for a reaction.
Of the crack generation. He gave
that was for
very intelligent, precise voice.
Producer Heat-X?
And in doing so, he became
or Pro
like
D
Scorsese
Heat-X.
did with both Mean Streets and Goodfellas and Scarface and even a movie that I wrote, New Jack City. So he became
the
articulate voice
of
this guy that we looked at as quote unquote the bad guy, and it became very cinematic.
We do dirt like worms, produce cheese like sperm, select spread like germs. I got extensive holes with expensive clothes, and I sip fine wines and spit vintage flow.
Jesus Christ.
Jay-Z was already a legend back then. In 1995.
I mean, I sip fine wine and spit vintage flows. Jesus.
This guy that we looked at as quote unquote the bad guy, and it became very cinematic.
We do dirt like worms, produce cheese like sperm, select spread like germs. I got extensive holes with expensive clothes, and I sip fine wines and spit vintage flows.
Jay-Z was already a legend back then in 1995. I mean, he was only 27, 28 years old at the time, but I mean, he was already a legend in the city. He would walk into a nightclub and the whole club would just light up, you know? He'd give the bouncer $1,000 for
this nigga's lying
up the rope for him. He'd give the bartender a G just for keeping the ice cubes warm. I mean, these are who these guys were.
This is called dick riding.
Everybody wanted to be him, man. Think about it. I mean, if Jay say, yo, you gotta wear button-ups. Now everybody have to button their shoes.
Oh, Jesus. These niggas
can't wear those shoes no more. So everybody's changed their shoes. They want to be just like him. He brought them into his world. He made them think and act like Jay-Z.
I better trip them out, we on it. Residential suites, my residential for the weekend. Confidentially speaking in code since I sent you beacon. The NXS rental.
We did the shows because I DJ'd for Jay. And we started, this was the song we started the show off with. And because I did the record, I used to really look in the crowd. The chicks was all up front and they going crazy.
This annoys me.
I wasn't looking for that in the first few shows. I was looking in the back.
Irv Gotti's a liar. I mean, well, he ain't lying. But this nigga act like he deserves a lot of credit for producing this, Can I Live? But all he did was just take a fucking beat and just use the same beat. He didn't even change it. I forget what he said, like, his contribution was to the beat, but, I mean, this sound exactly like the Isaac fucking Hayes song to me.
Dudes in the back, but yo, the dudes in the back, it's a hard nigga. They was word for word.
Can I live?
They was just feeling. They seen what he was seeing. They felt what he was feeling, and it was just, yo, it was crazy. And it's just mind-boggling me that it has moved outside of the hood and became a classic in so many different worlds that they see it and they get it and they appreciate it. So I wanted to add something
Smif-N-Wessun.
great to the album.
We got a golden era
I felt that
run coming up here.
Could identify with.
Smif-N-Wessun.
And when we did the record, I was
Medina
like, yeah, this
featuring
sounds
Earl.
different, and it's a feeling. You spitting, and this is like Jay the Hustler.
Wait, shit, what happened?
And I'm just like,
Oh, wait.
what?
Hold on. We ain't supposed to go there yet. Hold on. We supposed to just hit number 2. What the fuck?
Everything like that. This is his persona and everything like that. He's giving it to him all right there. And that's the beat.
Medina.
That's everything that embodies the beat right there. You have the beginning.
Nigga, you stole the beat.
The second part of the beginning with
oh my god, these niggas did it on the radar? That's crazy. What? Is this real?
Make a song, Can I Live? I didn't know I was gonna say Can I Live. It was just, you know, that's listening to the strings and listening to the tracks. They just brought out that type of mentality and where I was at and where my thinking was at the time.
Transition part to the beat with the strings. You hear the strings.
The strings on that was just, it was like mind blowing. It was like
the strings was already on there. This is bullshit.
So get your sidetracked and clap from close feet.
Oh shit, I fucked up. The strings is already on there. What is this nigga Irv Gotti talking about?
This is his persona and everything like that.
I can't think of the name of that.
Giving it to him all right there. And that's the beat.
This nigga's full of shit, yo.
That's everything.
Hold on, man. Let's look at this Isaac Hayes song. What is it? The Look of Love or something like that? Shit. Look of Love. Watch this. Lying ass Irv Gotti. Wait, it is a little bit different. This might get us actually blocked. I shouldn't play this that long. Let's wait till I go into the chorus or whatever, the bridge or whatever the fuck you should call it. Oh. Them drums hard. What did Irv Gotti change? It's the same goddamn song. Man, that drummer's nice, yo. That whoever, and I know that nigga dead by now, but she was fire. All right, so this is the same goddamn song.
That embodies the beat right there. You have the beginning.
Yeah, nigga. Okay, I guess he just pressed play. Like he acting like he doing something on this machine right here. I'm outraged.
Beginning with the big ending, which is just the difference is the horns.
You know, I didn't have the idea to make a song, Can I Live. I didn't know I was going to say Can I Live. It was just, you know, that's listening to the strings and listening to the tracks. They just brought out that type of mentality and where I was at and where my thinking was at the time.
Transition part.
I know where Irv Gotti's thinking was. One Take Cypher, Method Man, and Redman.
The strings on that was just, it was like mind blowing. It was like, it wasn't done.
Holes and get your sidetracked and clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm
tired. I feel white like codeine. These days I gotta run with my knees from 4 fiends away. My pain when shit was quick to see. From selling cane, the brains was fried to it. So at that point right there, right, I'm telling you, I'm describing the hustler, right?
God damn. You gotta admire me from 4 fiends away. Jesus Christ. Thinks of this.
The the strings on that was just, it was like mind blowing. It was like, it wasn't done.
Stole Jaz-O's flow. He used Jaz-O's flow on Hawaiian Sophie. He may have used Jaz-O's flow on 2 other songs in his first 10 albums. So, anyway, I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. Jaz-O was his mentor. What are you gonna do?
Holes that get you sidetracked and clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm
tired. I feel right like codeine. These days I gotta run with my knees from 4 feet away. My pain when shit was quick to see. From selling cane, the brains was fried to it. So at that point right there, right, I'm telling you, I'm describing the hustler, right, and what the things that he goes through in life, right, and then right around the 8th bar or something like that, the emotions shift. Right, and now that hustler who's doing these reckless things in his own community becomes reflected.
My pain when shit was quick to see. Selling cane, the brain was fried to a fricassee. Can't lie, at the time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my thug on properly. My squad and me lack a respect for authority. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty.
Now he's talking about my pain when shit was quick to see. From selling
Raekwon.
cane,
Okay, that's the right one.
To a fricassee. So he knows the damage that he's doing in my own community, to my own people. You know, so just look at the emotions that's taking place in this verse already.
Listen to this nigga. Hold on.
Easily explain what we attack for crime. Rather die enormous and live dormant. That's how we on it.
Lock my body, can't trap my mind.
Easily placed. Listen to this nigga explain these songs, yo.
The time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my thug on properly. My squad and me lack a respect for authority. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty.
Now he's talking about my pain when shit was quick to see. From selling cane, the brains was fried to a fricassee. So he knows the damage that he's doing in my own community, to my own people. You know, so just look at the emotions that's taking place in this verse already.
Lock my body, can't trap my mind. Easily explain what we attack for crime. Rather die enormous and live dormant. That's how we on it. Live.
Lock my body, can't trap my mind. Easily explain why we adapt the crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we on it.
But that line, I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we on it. Living the American dream with a vengeance. I'm gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get it.
And you gotta understand the reason, right? Why does that guy think like that? Right? How do you arrive at that point? You gotta also look at that. You have to look at that. You got to look at the environments and places we live in, and how things are set up, and how things are structured, and how we're always on the totem pole, even from our schooling to our roads to everything that all the obstacles that's placed in front of us, even our living conditions. You live in a project, someone lives here, and here.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to deal with all these different type of personalities. You're in the box, someone's old box.
Hold on, what the hell just happened? Oh shit. Damn, I do that all the time.
Above you, below you, and you live in a project. Someone lives here,
here, and
here. You know, you have to deal with all these.
Hold on, I want to hear him talk about that again, right there.
This how we on it. Living the American dream with a
Black B, what up, though? Happy New Year in Australia, yo.
Enormous than live.
Oh shit.
That's how we on it.
My bad.
But that line, I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we on it. Living the American dream with a vengeance. I'm gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get
Wick.
it.
Okay.
And you gotta understand the reason, right? Why does that guy think like that?
Tell me.
Right? How do you arrive at that point? You gotta also look at that. You have to look at that. You got to look at the environments and places we live in, and how things are set up, and how things are structured, and how we're always the last on the totem pole, even from our schooling to our roads to, you know, everything that all the obstacles that's placed in front of us, even our living conditions. You live in a project. Someone lives here, here, and here. You know, you have to deal with all these different type of personalities. You're in the box. Someone's above you, below you, to the right of you, and to the left of you. And every day you have to manage that circle. And that's just 2 floors. These buildings have 26 floors, and there's a ton of them. right? These low income houses, and everything is messed up there. So that's like living dormant. If this is what I have to live for, then I'm gonna take the chance to get more. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens to me.
Wow. Wow, what a perfect explanation, description, whatever the fuck you want to call it, about growing up in their goddamn projects. God damn.
Our money foolish, bomb with jewelers and watch for intruders. I stepped it up another level, meditated like
a Buddhist.
Street schoolers, spend our money foolish, bomb with jewelers and watch for intruders. I stepped it up another level, meditated like a Buddhist. Recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting cream. Let's do this. It gets TDS, so I keep one eye open like
CBS. Oh my God!
The logo for CBS was the one eye, so this is how I'm living like this.
This nigga's a genius. That's why he's the God MC. That's why he's the God MC. Hold on.
Another level, meditated like a Buddhist. The street schoolers, to spend our money foolish, bomb with jewelers and watch for intruders. I stepped it up another level, meditated like a Buddhist. Recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting cream. Let's do this. It gets TDS, so I keep one eye open like CBS. You know the logo for CBS.
That's crazy.
CBS was the one eye, so this is how I'm living like this. Not trusting, because that's what happens. You tend not to trust people.
Back to this. I'm almost done.
It's a life and death thing.
JaYy,
every
Wick,
day.
and Pork Chop.
Imagine living like that.
I can't.
Can I live?
Pork chop sandwich. Mic drop.
This is our life. And
who the hell is this?
And this is what we gonna get. And if it means doing this or doing that, it's the Scarface.
This guy looks crazy.
You ever see you read the posters, and at the end line it says, "He lived the American dream with a vengeance." It's the best line in the world, but that sums up Jay-Z. That sums up Irv Gotti. That sums up everybody coming from the bottom.
This nigga Irv always trying to get some credit.
Hospital days reflecting when my man laid up on the uptown high block. He got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping. This is a minor setback. Yo, still in all we living. Just dream about the get back. That made him smile though his eyes said, "Pray for me. I do you one better and slay these niggas faithfully."
I don't believe the depth.
And I ain't got nothing but time.
Have been touched on in hip hop. I don't think it's been taken that far. The concept wasn't anything new. I remember even the reviews when it first came out was like this gangster hustler persona. I knew they didn't understand what was being said in the music. I was like,
even if they don't understand the flows, they understand the dough.
You wouldn't write that.
Tribe Called Quest. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite songs.
With the reality
of
the street and
Hold
the
on.
consequences of the street can bring.
Hold on.
You know.
Let me just thank Dylan in advance for this Tribe Called Quest song. I'm not gonna say what it is. It's gonna be a surprise. But listen, this is one of my favorite fucking songs. Who produced this? Is this a J Dilla beat? Okay, man. You know that's gonna get blocked. It's a Tribe Called Quest.
He was the Proust of the projects.
I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for... That's right. Who want the better that we don't touch? Let us stack treachery forever. Live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the depth of us, me and my confidants, we shine. You feel the ambiance, your nigga just rhyme. Body ounce still accumulates like snow. We don't just shine, we illuminate the whole show.
It's like a conversation, right? It's like a conversation.
But see, he was always able to do that, man. Even with Ed Mad Wednesday, you would drop the beat a cappella, you would just talk to the crowd and rap, and they would just be sucked in, man. Like his whole style is conversational to me. When you rap, it's like,
This song gives me chills.
It's like, yo, he's actually talking to me.
I'll be hating sucker MCs.
Flow like confetti, mine's a steady grow, ready go, pray 5 in it for blow. Better believe I have 1160 to show. My dough flip like type on.
It's the setup, it's the resolutions and the releases and the tension. This music got crazy tension. 1 minute you feeling like, ooh, and then let you go.
Okay,
got you
we
like
got Dylan's clip is loaded.
All right.
Let me just make sure we got these right.
You know, it was our chase for our chase for the life, and that was our obsession with it because we didn't have it. You know, the reason why guys or rappers are drawn to Scarface and movies like that because they see themselves as the villain, and you see someone come from nothing and make it for however how long, for however brief, they make it.
All right, Dylan, I know you're still out there, so this is what we about to do. Fire in the Booth. Harry Mack already did that one. All right, so listen. I just want to run through the ones that we got for you. All right, so we got DJ Shadow, Nobody Speaks, and that's featuring Run the Jewels. We got 80 Barz, Redman, Pharoahe Monch, Black Thought, Rapid Eye Movement, Smif-N-Wessun, Pharoahe Monch, Medina. Yeah. Okay, Medina's Brooklyn, for the record, if you didn't know. Method Man, Redman, and it's got to do with some 5%er shit. But anyway, Method Man, Redman, Raekwon, that's the Redbull Spiral Freestyle. JaYy, Pork Chop Sammich, and then A Tribe Called Quest. So if I'm missing something, let me know in the comments. All right, I got a couple more from Hita to add, and then we ready to roll. All right, let me get back to this iconic ass documentary.
You know, that's something that draws you in. So
What?
I
forgot.
with it because we didn't have it.
Tension. This music got crazy tension. 1 minute you feeling like, ooh, and then let you go, and it got you like that again. You know what I mean? That's how the music takes you.
Right.
Oh, Miss Ashley. Okay, we gotta get that.
Money. You know, it was
Clipse.
our chase for you know,
Under the Sun. Never heard of it.
chase for the life, and that was our obsession with it because we didn't have it. You know, the reason why guys or rappers are drawn to Scarface and movies like that because they see themselves as the villain, and you see someone come from nothing and make it for however how long, for however brief, they make it.
He's
You know,
right.
that's something that draws you in. So
He is right.
I tell you half the story, the rest you filling in, long as the villain win. You know, it's that mentality.
I tell you half the story, the rest you fill it in. Long as the villain win, I spend Japan yen to 10 major.
Their presidents, it was like, it was almost, to me, it was like a sad, but at the same time, it was kind of inspirational. You know what I mean? Certain parts of the music kind of, you know, brought you down and brought you back up. And so I kind of felt that when Jay told the story that he did, that their president's verses on that just like meshed perfectly
So I'm gonna go
with the
over
emotions that the sample was bringing
listen
up.
to the music that you have.
And when I heard that right there, it just had.
When's it gonna get to a DJ Premier song?
Through the drums behind it, through the Nas sample on it, Jay heard it. It was a rap after that.
Wait, that's DJ Premier who did that. Wait, what are we talking about? Hold on.
The Soviet, the unified.
Wait.
And then this is rapping. The Soviet, like Soviet Union. The Soviet, the unified, steady flow. You already know, you light, I'm heavy dough, heavy roll. Mike Machete's your flow. It's really driven by the track. The track really dictates, you know, what's being said.
DJ Premier did not produce Dead Presidents. I was mistaken. I thought I was about to have to get medieval on somebody's ass.
It was a relationship also. So they kind of knew who I was. And they knew where I was coming from. So these beats wasn't just beats that they just made for anybody. You know, they was almost tailor-made, like, you know, with the person in mind.
So this is the
producer role was basically, at that time for me, was creating the backdrop, the soundtrack to the artist's life. My job was to capture what he was
Clark
saying
Kent talking?
and what he was feeling and turn it into music. You know what I mean? If he was feeling like he wanted to go out and talk about hard times, I had to come up with a track that could do that. If he felt like, yo, I want to, you know, talk about how much money, I want to be flashy, I had to come up with a backdrop for that movie. Every song was a movie, so I was like basically creating the soundtrack, the score. I was scoring all his starts. I was the score. What I basically did was, you
Earl
know,
Sweatshirt.
sampled
Words
the
to live by.
Listen joint into the 950. Did all my drums on the SP.
Yo, for the record, Hita, I'm waiting on some unbelievable Earl Sweatshirt shit. I mean, everybody keep telling me how incredible of a lyricist this nigga is. Well, apparently I haven't heard that song when he went crazy. So hopefully he does on this one.
Did all my sequencing, just basically tore it apart and reconstructed it back into this box right here. And that's all it was. The non-sample in.
Presidents to represent me. Presidents to represent me. Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Words to live by.
Instant classic.
The Soviet, the unified steady flow. You already know, you light, I'm heavy row, heavy dough. Mike Machete your flow. Your paper
Mike
slow
Machete.
Mine's a steady.
Mike Machete your flow. Your paper falls slow like confetti.
Row, ready row. The unified steady flow. You already know, you light, I'm heavy row, heavy dough. Mike Machete your flow. Your paper falls slow like confetti. Mine's a steady grow, ready roll. Pay 5 in it for blow. Better believe I have 1160 to show. My dough flip like Taekwondo.
Anything like that.
JC the icon.
That what was going on at that time, and it's just a part of that time. And when a song comes on, it instantly takes you back there. So truth resonates through time.
Practice, never reenact this. The simple fact is I'm real good at this. This ticket of style is making the mind and jigga jazz. You know what I'm talking about, or when I'm going too fast. Here's a warning, you might want to get gas. It's only one for now.
Here's that Jazz-O still in the Jazz-O flow. Well, this is the Jazz-O flow, nigga. So I'm glad he left it alone.
My stops to laugh.
I would write all the time. It's really weird. I would write every day, write all the time, and then I start running the streets, and then I was getting a ton of wealth of knowledge from, you know, just living life and having experiences and this music, like so infection. I had
Where's the words to live by?
So go inside these grocery stores, grab a paper bag, write on it, put it in my pocket until I get home, and I could transfer it in the proper notebook. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you only need so many papers you can hold, you know, in your pocket. So I had to start memorizing these things.
You gotta start memorizing shit.
You know, and it became an exercise for me. You know,
lyrical
exercise. 8 bars, then 16 bars, then I'm memorizing the whole song. Then I started getting away from the house further and further. So I had to start memorizing longer and longer. You know?
God and see shit.
Home was getting further and further. It took me from New York to Trenton to Maryland to Virginia.
Then we got Miss Ashley.
DC, you know, it was getting further and further away from me.
Brooklyn.
My story is similar to a lot of people's. You know, we've all been faced with the same pressures and things to deal with. So everyone relates to that part of it. Where you take it and what happens and how your story is told is on you. Which fork in the road, which way you
12 years ago, damn. I don't know what this could be.
At that time, you wouldn't say that he had a really good voice. And people said that about me too, but what made...
Wait, is that Jazz-O right there?
Good voice is what made him unique and made it stand the test of time. Because all these people have
like, that's Kanye. Oh, boo!
Voices and different...
Look, this is Kanye before he lost his goddamn mind. Wow, what a different person. Look at him. He looks fucking normal. He sounds normal. What the fuck?
And things like that, and his voice it was like higher than that. But to compensate, he had to, you know, have his lyrics be on the level that was just undeniable. And, you know, he made better music.
Think we done. Think we ready to roll.
The Mac really squeezed off on him. Left the paramedics breathing soft on him. What's your name?
Who shot ya?
Begins trying to do me in. I ain't paid them yet.
I don't know if they made 700s yet. Wow.
So you're saying Biggie Smalls make the shit you draw.
They're going out to all.
Let me make sure we got Dharma's in here.
You won't stop. Yeah, it was pretty good. JaYy, Biggie Smalls, shit your draws. Brooklyn, where we at?
Going out to y'all.
Chump your JV.
Okay, we ready, we ready.
My bed-stop flows malicious, delicious. Fuck 3 wishes, made my road to riches. From 62 gem stars, my mom's dishes.
Okay, Nita. Lyrics for both songs. Okay.
To work with Big, it was like working with your brother. Like immediately, you know, we clicked.
Hive.
It was a fantastic experience as far as.
Wait, is Hive an Earl Sweatshirt? Oh, that's the one I did a long time ago. I still haven't fucking edited that video. That was dope though. I like that. I like the beat on that Hive too.
Him being the lyricist, you know, you one of the people that I respect.
I got yours, Miss Ashley.
As
that's all okay,
artist,
Dylan. Cool.
You know, a guy who can deliver lyrics.
Now let me see if I got the lyrics for that other song, to the Earl Sweatshirt.
Like that touch you and, you know, brings out an emotion or a memory. Marcy projects, you have your good days and you have your bad days, but sometimes your bad days is really bad. Like, you know, there's people shooting at 12 o'clock Sunday. That's not typical of a bad day anywhere else. You know, when the days were bad, like your friend getting shot, these are the type of things that we live with. And you have your good days, we made good of the things that we had. We had a rich childhood.
Let me make sure Hive. Let me make sure I have Hive, cause I don't remember it having the song that I did having Earl Sweatshirt and Vince Staples on it. Let me look really quick. Oh, hold on. I'll let that nigga keep talking, and after that we gonna start. Where's the Evils?
Like I had the cool parents. My pops and mom had the afro. Yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt.
So I had the super
okay.
House. It
Never mind.
Parents. And they had the record.
We can do Hive. Chum is the one that I did. I did Chum. Does it say like the date? It don't say the date I did it. All these is reactions that I haven't had a chance to edit because I got too many damn paid subscriber requests. That's 34 fucking videos right there, yo. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but okay, Earl Sweatshirt Chum. I like that Chum. I just ain't had a chance to fucking edit it.
Collection, and they didn't share. They had their names.
So let me get this Earl Sweatshirt Hive, and then we can go.
A house, they shared kids, but they didn't share records. Their name was on their records. That's how serious it was. It's almost like a person that plays an instrument or something like that. You grow up in a musical family, then you pick it up. That's what happened. This music was around me, and this form called rap, borrowed from these earlier samples. So, you know, that was my instrument. It was only natural for me to take to this type of music.
Does this one have lyrics?
If you listen, the verses are 38, 40 bars. I didn't have structure. It wasn't like 16.
Lyrics on it. I like this one
beat
better.
chorus 16. I mean, I learned how to put together a song in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you know, eventually. But in the beginning,
who the hell is Casey Veggies?
Those records the structure was crazy. It was no sing-along chorus. It was couplets that was coming at you a million miles, and I wasn't even concerned with people singing along. I had so much to say. If you listen to this album, it's more wordy than any other album I ever made. I had so much to say. And I was thinking about sliding some metaphors in there to let people know that, you know, someone had a rap.
Earl Sweatshirt, they look hilarious. Oh, Jesus Christ. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. With a DJ Premier beat.
I was having a dream about this song, and I woke up and I was like, yo, I gotta do this song. But of course I had no idea it would sound like that.
Yeah, this shit is wicked on these mean streets. None of my friends speak. We all trying to win.
After this, we good.
The idea for D was like how he wanted the track to be. He's always been descriptive anyway when he puts a record together, so that's why our chemistry always worked. But it was a gospel record.
Okay, we ready.
And, there's not a lot of people that sample
gospel. Gospel record?
But the melody just sounded like sad, but still like mysterious.
Dear God, I wonder can you save me? I can't die, my boo-boo's about to have my baby.
So it'd be like Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body.
Then
he says, Secret Society trying to keep their eye on me.
Goes back to
who's this guy right here?
So the only thing to make it really well rounded is to make sure that.
Who's this funny looking guy with the big ears? Kind of look like a mouse. The world's greatest producer.
Drums are smacking. I'm really into drums, so the boom and the bap.
Hey, hold on. We gotta watch this one, and then we can start. Ain't no fucking way we gonna stop when the DJ Premier song come on. Is you crazy?
Go along with it, and they just all, you know, went on a date, and it was a marriage, you know, and the Evils was born.
Shit is wicked on these mean streets.
It's fitting that it's a gospel record because it's almost a religious experience, but it's just really the subject matter that makes it.
I started feeding the 50s. The shit started to make sense.
It's like I said, it's about the relationship of these guys that's in these environments and the things that they go through and the pressure and the things that break them up. You know, I'm like, these things is wicked in these mean streets. None of my friends speak. We all trying to win. We all trying to win, and a lot of times we bumping heads because we all trying to get out. That's like the crabs in the barrel mentality, you know, that we have because everyone's trying to survive, and we trying to survive at any cost. This, by the way, this is one of my favorite songs ever.
Mine too.
It's not my favorite.
I agree with him 100%.
We all trying to win. Then again, maybe it's for the best though, because when they seeing too much, you know they trying to get you touched. Whoever said illegal was the easy way out couldn't understand the mechanics and the workers of the underworld. Granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live into the limit and love it a lot.
He doesn't make a lot of hand gestures. He's not up there dancing. He has an intimate relationship with his listeners on CD and the album and when he does his concerts. It's like he's talking to one person at a time. So I think that's what the connection was. They had never seen that in a hip-hop artist before. It was no bombast. It was like real, quiet, almost everyday conversation about some of the most heinous things you can think of that happen in the streets. And along with that, a sense of regret and remorse, you know, and melancholy. And people pick up on that.
We used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks with buildings that make a killing. Closer to friends when we first started. Grew apart as the money grew. Some grew black-hearted.
We used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks with buildings. Like that when we was young, fighting for those little building blocks. Now we fighting for blocks with buildings. Like I own that block. You know? And
drug turf.
Irony in that, you know, we grew up together, so we learned things together. We learned our, you know, our first jump shot and our first time we rode a bike and the first time we learned how to use a condom, right? So it's thinking back when we first learned to use rubbers, he never learned, so in turn, I'm kidnapping his baby mother. If he would have learned the same lesson I learned, he wouldn't have had a baby mother at a young age to kidnap. Just the thread in the whole story that holds together, and it just keeps, the story keeps developing, but still is holding that one thread of us being friends and growing up together.
One thing I love about hip-hop is you have to understand how to listen to it. Just because he's speaking in English doesn't mean that you understand. Like, everybody from different generations have their own slang, but again, it's still English language and it's communication. It was real clever because, I mean, that wordplay is what makes a good MC anyway.
My hand around the collar, feeding the cheese. She said the taste, the dollars was shitty, so I
the 50s.
I wasn't convinced, so I kept feeding the money to
the shit started to make sense.
Who could ever foresee? We used to stay up all night at slumber parties. Now I'm
trying to rock this bitch to sleep.
All the years we were real close. Now I see his fans through her tears. No, she wishing we were still close. Don't cry, it is the beat. In time, take away your misery to make your mind. The evils.
It's devils. The evils is devils. You know, so it's money and it's these things and it's drugs placed in the community and it's, you know, the worst schooling in our communities out of any place. You know, it's all these factors that add into what this hip hop music is about. So when people criticize hip hop music, you know, you have to really look at all the factors and where all this stuff is coming from.
Exactly. Exactly.
You can't blame the poet, or you can't blame the person that's conveying the message.
present guy all my fucking life. So now I'm down for whatever, ain't nothing nice. In my junior high years, it was all friendly. But now this higher learning got the Remy in me. Liquors invaded my kidneys.
Throughout my junior high years, it was all friendly. But now the higher learning got the Remy in me. Remy was a character in higher learning. So
Michael Rappaport.
Higher learning got the Remy in me, and then I'll take the Remy and then made it from a drink. Remy, liquors invaded my kidneys, got me ready to lick off. Mama, forgive me.
For the love of money, son, I'm giving lead showers. Stop screaming, you know the demon said it's best to die. And even if Jehovah Witness, bet he'll never testify.
Stop screaming, I know the demon said it's best to die. And even if Jehovah Witness, bet he'll never testify. You know, and once again, it's just, you know, Jehovah Witness and testifies witness, just tying the whole thing together.
Got me running with God, think that she's telling lies that sound true, come test me. I never cower, for the love of money, son, I'm giving lead showers. Stop screaming, I know the demon said it's best to die. And even if Jehovah Witness said it never testify, the evil.
He understands the price he had to pay. He understands that Faustian deal he had to make. He's not happy with it, but this is what it is. And I move forward until my last breath.
I was their voice, so I came to the voice of the hustlers. It was their voice.
That's a fact.
It was hearing their story, and their story is being told.
The voice of the hustlers.
And I told in a way like from Superman, like there's vulnerable moments in there. There's moments where it's like, you know, this thing could go bad.
Real
and
bad.
There's moments in there like you and your friend bickering over money, over Lexuses and the evils and the money. It's just, you know, it's all in there. But I made sure that music for me and what I was doing in the street was a separate thing. I never blended the two. I never brought any people around the studio hanging out or things like that.
D&D was just a classic studio. A lot of great hip hop albums.
Why the fuck is you talking about it?
A lot of great music came out of this studio, and it just had a vibe of New York hip hop. It just bred.
D&D Studios, that DJ Premier's home base for years. Classic album after classic album. All different artists. The owners were, oh Jesus. All right, we got zapped. That's cool.